Hey y'all, guess what time it is? It's the Grolic Saves the World time.
All right, the Grolic saves the world.
That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're getting big, our worries are mixed. Let's have some cake. While the Grolic saves the world. We're getting big, our worries are mixed. Let's have some cake. While the Grolic saves the world. We're getting big, our worries are mixed. Let's have some cake. While the Grolic saves the world.
Hey, and we are here. It is the Grolic Saves the World time. Oh, man. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Ben Roy.
I'm Andrew Orvidal.
Oh, and
this is a podcast where we better the world through passive aggressive challenges between ourselves and other people.
Yeah,
so thanks for joining us.
Self-helpy type stuff. Now, a lot of you are listening right now, and you're saying something's different. Amiss. Something's up with the audio. It's changed.
There's been an audio change.
There has been an audio change. Right now, Lord Caton Holland, Adam Caton Holland, who usually starts this thing, he fell into a shaft that's in his yard. It was a well. Small well. He's been baby Jessica'd in there for the last 13 days. A lot of you have been following this on the news. It is a huge deal. No, I'm kidding. He has.
I like that our podcast is all about challenges, and we didn't make it a challenge to go get him out of the well.
But that was on him. He knew that was there. No, Adam is not here right now because, as he has liberally bragged about and talked about, he has another baby on the way. Good for you, Adam. He's just been chatty Cathy about this whole fucking thing. And
we get it. You humped.
Yeah.
And again.
You've been Adam Caton Holland fucks. We get it. But
every 9 to 18 months, Adam fucks.
Adam fucks. We get it. So Adam right now, he has one child, little boy, adorable little kid. Now he's got another child on the way. And they could be in labor at any moment. Well, Katie could. Adam is incapable. But it's kind of a big deal. This is a big deal. This is his second baby. And so we're doing this unbeknownst to him, right, Andrew? I mean, we're kind of
sort of be like a surprise episode for him, both in its existence and in the challenge.
Well, and part of the reason why we're doing it as a surprise, we love Adam. I mean, that's a given. He's one of our best friends. He's one of my closest friends and the dearest friends in the world. The other reason is, what a ratings bump to do something heartfelt, huh? A lot of, you know what I mean?
Everyone likes the baby episode.
Yeah, and I think that's a big thing. So I think we should do a challenge, Andrew. And Ron proposed this as well, that we do a challenge where it's us doing something for Adam. And this new ray of light he's bringing into the world.
Is that the name they landed on?
Yes,
that's weird.
Ray of Light, Caton Holland. But you know it's because they're huge Madonna fans. Yeah. It's not necessarily.
That's a weird. Like, I hope they're going with Ray for sure, but wow. Okay.
So Ray, middle name, a flight. But Ray, little baby Ray. Sweet baby Ray is coming along.
I hope the challenge is pick a name for Adam's baby, because I think we're already
we
ahead
should
of it.
Call the baby Sweet Baby Ray. That's a great. Who doesn't love Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce? It brings up positive things.
It's mediocre at best.
You need to shut your mouth. That's some of the finest barbecue sauce. What's some of the finest barbecue sauce flavored corn syrup I've ever had in my entire life. But anyway, so we should do something for Adam. We should.
I like it.
Do something for him. Make something from the heart. And Ron and I were talking, and we were all discussing, and we should bring in a guest for this episode, seeing as how we're down a member.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
I like it.
And
I have the perfect idea for a guest.
Oh, okay, all right. Who's your idea for this one?
Colorado Rocky shortstop Trevor Story.
What?
Right? It's like Adam's favorite Rocky.
Yes, a bedtime story. Yeah. That's what we call this episode.
Well, right, bedtime stories with Trevor Story.
As the protagonist. Get him on the line, Ron. Can we get him on the line? Ron is
Ron
shaking.
can call anybody.
No,
Ron can call
he
anyone.
said that Trevor Story's not taking our calls anymore. Second in line would be a very close friend of ours. I think super funny comic. And also, along with her partner, Tracy, creators of the wildly popular Pump and Dump show. This is massive. I remember doing these very early on, and they were already packed full of people, and then theaters, and now it's all over the country. And also the Band of Mothers podcast, which has become a behemoth in its own right. This is great. I think we should have Shayna Ferm join us. What do you think?
I love it. I don't think Ron's going to be able to get her.
You don't think so? You don't think it? Ron, can you
Ron,
dial? Can you dial Shayna up and see what's going on?
Oh my God! I think it worked.
Whoa! We got a ringtone. Hold on, let's see if she. Well, the thing now is whether or not she picks up, though. That's the big thing. All right, we can stop this. Hey, welcome to the show, everyone. Shayna Ferm, come on, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. I'm very busy.
So thank you for carving out some time for this ridiculous silliness.
I am so excited to be here. Hi, guys.
It's been. I mean, I don't think we've talked to you in quite some time. I haven't seen you in a long time. You've been
It's been a very long time. Since I did a Pump and Dump show, I think.
Yeah.
Really? No.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I saw you, Andrew, at that 51st Jokes from 2020.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's
Before
right.
the world
Holy
ended.
crap!
Wow.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Funny.
No, it's been, what a shit year.
No, this has been.
But
what? It was
look,
great.
we all survived. We're here somehow. All of us are podcasting.
Yeah, that's all.
We all have good microphones now.
Yes,
Yep, I got a
got
gamer's headset.
Yeah, you've got the.
You do. I like
You've got
it.
the microphone from Bobby Brown's Prerogative video, and that's what I.
Yeah. You should see my parachute pants. Yeah, no, we got a fancy, we work with Warner Brothers, and we were like, we're just really going to need like really nice headphones, and so we ended up scoring.
So
it was
WB
nice.
came in with the big microphone.
They
I
did.
wanted to say this before we go any further. I am super happy for how big you made all of this, the Pump and Dump show and the Band of Mothers. It's insane to watch, and it's super freaking cool to see because
Thank you.
that just like we were talking before we started this. If people who are listening are not familiar, this became like just this massive thing. You started it. Did you start it here in Colorado?
We started it for free at the Local 46 bar,
Yeah.
and I think you both probably did the show
Yeah,
when we were
I
there.
did, yeah.
And my son was like 10 weeks old. My daughter was a year old. And we don't even know how we did it. And then we started traveling. Tracy and I, we traveled for like 5 or 6 years. And then we, all around the country to like every comedy club that sat over 300 people. And then we ended up casting new moms with younger kids and kind of creating our own franchise. And so we had 2 amazing casts traveling around the country, and we had started the podcast, and then everything fell apart.
Yeah.
So,
But are you guys gonna? Do you think you're gonna pick it back up and everything like that? Or do you
we'd love to. Because we were self-produced. When COVID hit, we ended up, hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt from upfronting an entire tour. So, we'll see if that SBA grant ever comes through.
Yeah.
We have all these shows rebooked for fall. We just have no idea how we're going to produce them. So I actually came here to ask you for some money.
Oh, cool. Well, you came to the right
cool.
place.
Yeah, you did. Flush with some of that True TV.
Let me
Yeah.
They've been paying
cash
us
in one of
gold
my
bars.
17-cent residuals checks.
No, well,
Well, that's crazy. Well, the show is awesome. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, it's not a sad story. It's a great story. We're somehow going to be the phoenixes climbing out from the rubble. I don't know how,
I like
but we're
that the
going to do
Phoenix
it.
is not flying out, but climbing out.
No, he's
Like-
definitely climbing. Because if you ever tried to dig with wings, it's really easy. But that's what it feels like.
I mean, it's impressive and amazing, and it's and if my money is on you all because I know you
Thank
hustle
you.
and you work super hard, and doing those shows was always the most insane thing. I had never
I
heard
loved
of it.
them.
Yeah.
I loved the shows. And other comics I talked to, they're like, "Oh yeah, I did the Pump It Up show, and those moms ate me alive." I was like, "Oh, I did a great time.
They
I
were
loved it."
great. I thought they were awesome. And it was weird. The first time I went, I'd never heard of it. The show was packed. I mean, packed. And it was all women. And that is just an insane thing to see in stand-up, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
That's very true.
Because this is usually a
But
sausage fest.
It is a sausage fest, and we could tell just by what the green rooms were like when we're like putting our makeup on over like an open toilet in a dark bathroom, you know?
Yeah.
All around the country. But it was always awesome where there would be some dudes who love comedy who would have gone to the club that night, like wherever city they're in, and they'll be like, you know, in Omaha and be like, I'm just going to check out what's going on. And then they were like, look at all these women. And then it was a show about parenthood and moms.
Yeah.
And then they were like not parents, but they'd stay after and stand in line and like take pictures with us.
Yeah.
Like, we're like, you dudes love this. So
Well-
it was a very weird.
Well,
time,
you
but
have
it was
how many
fun.
kids?
I have two.
How old are they now?
Well, my son will be 9 and my daughter's 10.
What? That's crazy.
So we've been doing this forever.
Yeah, yeah. And Andrew, we're all parents. Andrew, your daughter is
I have an 11-year-old daughter, but she's an honorary 16-year-old for all the silence she's been giving me.
I have to tell you guys something that, because you were saying that Adam like did it twice, you know,
Yeah.
for his 2 babies. So
Thank
my
you for
my
using
daughter,
the correct term.
Sure, they did it. They went to Pound Town, and so my daughter's in human development right now, which is sex ed, which is 5th grade.
yeah.
And so my son's overhearing things, and he says to me in the car the other day, he goes, Mom, how come women have to take those things to find out if they're pregnant if they already know? And I was like a test, like a pregnancy test? He goes, yeah, but they know because they did the thing. And I said, well,
Whoa,
they
that
don't-
is an interesting
great
question. Yeah.
And so I was like, listen, and I explained to him, I was like, your dad and I fuck all the time. And no, but I explained to him like how it works, and it's not just the one time, and it's showing love and all this stuff. And I said, and also thank you for asking me. You can always ask me anything. I am totally open, and I will always tell you the truth. And then he goes, Mom, what did Michael Jackson do that's so bad?
You can always ask me anything, and then one giant leap to the most uncomfortable question.
I know.
He's just been sitting on that this whole time. Like,
I know,
I don't
and
know.
I was like, look, a unicorn. Like, no.
Holy shit.
Oh my God,
That's-
I
Yeah,
love
so if you have any
amazing.
advice on that one, I don't know what to
the
do.
leap in logic that are like, okay, I have other questions.
What's the thing she won't fucking tell me?
Why are the two
Yeah.
Corys so fucked up?
Yeah.
Well,
What does it
that's
feel
a long.
like to do heroin? I mean, I don't know.
That's insane.
Anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so we're all. Ron has 2 kids, 12 and 14, and then my son is 16. So we're all parents, and we all went through. Did everybody here have baby showers? Did you all?
Here isn't on this call.
No, right now, are you having it? No, yeah. On this call,
I think we had a baby shower. If I
what do you mean
recall.
you think you did?
I can't properly remember. I don't know if it was like people just hanging out and like, or
What
if
an
it was like
interesting
an actual
choice that you
baby
can't
shower.
properly remember. Okay,
I
well,
think we did. I think we
improperly
did.
remember.
I vaguely
Well-
remember like a game with like eggs on spoons. It kind of had like a 5th grade field day vibes.
Yeah, I was going to say, no, that was 5th grade field day.
Yeah.
Andrew,
You were young, parent.
Yeah, the
Well-
crab relay. Now that I remember, there's no crab relay in a baby shower. And there was.
Shayna, if you don't know, Andrew is 63 tomorrow. And so the first 30 years jumbled together.
Yes, they really did.
Yeah.
It's kind of just
did
picking
you
through
ha-
a puzzle box at this point and seeing what fits.
Did you have a baby shower?
I did have one at a bar.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
And it was right around Halloween, and so the whole bar, this was in New York City, and the whole bar was just like filled with like skeletons and like ghosts and like cobwebs, and it was super fun. And
Okay,
everyone
Shayna,
day
that
drank.
was a costume party. So listen,
Yeah.
it was, and I was dressed as a slutty gazelle.
I know. It's hard to be like a slutty nurse when your belly's that big. But
No. So yours was in a bar, like,
Yeah, hell
That
yeah.
sounds like
Because
a
it was
fun-
like co-ed, you
yeah.
know.
and it was at night or during the day at least.
It was a daytime, like a Sunday. Everyone just went and
Day drank
had
and had a good
yeah.
time.
There was like a back patio, and so that's where we open presents. But just so this for Adam's second, you know what they're called, right?
No.
This is a quiz to the dads. The second baby shower.
No, what is it?
No.
It's called a sprinkle.
Now,
It's true.
A sprinkle.
because
It's not even a joke.
It's not
It's
as
true.
good as the first one.
I guess it's just like here's a little sploosh.
Here's a little something.
Yeah, because you already got all the main stuff, so it's kind of like you don't even have to have a second baby shower apparently. But if you do, because you want to be celebrated, 'cause
Interesting.
hell yeah,
Well, we
Yeah.
didn't get
You-
invited
you
to
have a
Adam's
sprinkle.
either way.
Yeah, we weren't invited to the shower or the
was
sprinkle.
it women only?
I don't know.
No, I just think he assumes we won't go because I didn't go to the first one.
Yeah, sure.
I think I was
sprinkle.
riding my motorcycle that day or something.
So we
A
need
sprinkle.
So what we were thinking is doing our own version of a sprinkle,
Yeah,
a
Andrew.
Grolic sprinkle.
Yes, this is. You've already named it, Shayna. Thank you. A Grolic sprinkle is perfect.
We
Hell
just kind of
yeah.
want to shake one off for Adam.
A sprinkle
Yep.
in time. That's what this is called.
So yeah, we wanted to do something in that vein for Adam, but and to help him out. And we were thinking, thanks to producer Ron had an idea to make diaper sculptures. Have you heard of this? I'd never heard of this, but apparently you make large, garish sculptures out of disposable diapers.
Well, I think we can see what kind of attitude Andrew's coming into this challenge. Shayna, have you heard of such things? I think they're nice.
Well, what is the gluing agent in this situation? Is it that only use the
Semen.
tape?
No, semen.
Semen, definitely
Well,
semen
it's
for the
semen.
squirt.
It's a sprinkle.
Okay, disgusting.
just a dash.
Ron says he used ribbon.
Mine was
yeah.
so long ago when Milo was born, 16 years.
Yeah, did you have a baby
Yeah.
shower for Milo?
We did. Actually, Milo's baby shower was on the stage. We sat on the stage at Comedy Works.
I remember that in
at
the
the
middle of your
comedy
set.
club.
That was a weird way to close out your
Well, you know, I have a long setup to a lot of my jokes, and no, but the payoff was great. No, we had it at the Comedy Works. They threw it because Crystal worked there at the time, and so did I. So yeah, ours was on stage. Wendy threw it. Stevie Vickery, I don't know if you remember. Stevie was a waitress at the Comedy Works, so they all put it together. And but yeah, it was a long time ago. We didn't have sculptures, or at least it was mostly comics, so they probably didn't do this. But is this like a thing you've heard of, Shayna, like doing the sculpture thing, or?
Well, I've heard of lots of other diaper games.
Okay.
Because I've had to like put some together, or like you have to guess what the thing is in the sonogram, or the diaper thing. They melt candy bars in them,
Ugh,
and then you have
I've
to
seen
taste
that.
them, and then like
That is
decide,
so
say what candy bar it
gross.
is. It's pretty
So
gross.
gross.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't like that at all. Can we not do that, Shayna? Let's no. Ron
We're not gonna
said
play
new
lick the
challenge.
shit.
No,
Yeah,
no.
truly a surreal game of like pretending to eat shit.
I guess my
Yeah,
worst
I mean,
fear
it's
is that I'll
kind of
like
fun.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, of course you like it. It's like a baby Ruth. I mean, it's like,
Yeah,
you know.
It's like
Skittles.
Ben's preferred way to eat candy bars. He's just got a fucking Huggies with a king
squirt it in
size
him.
Snickers in his car glove box,
Fuck
getting
yeah, and I
warmed up
fucking
for
put tape
snack
on
time.
Warm.
top of my
Peanutty.
ears and just fucking feed bag this thing.
Just a giant.
Well, Ron saw this, and what we were thinking is that we make sculptures.
Yeah.
Andrew, myself, and Ron. Hate to tell you, buddy, you thought you were not going to be, that you were just going to come up with the idea and get out of it. But Ron, you're part of this. You're going to have to make a sculpture.
Yes.
So what we can do is build these things. And what we were thinking is we would have you come back after the break and judge the sculptures we made to see
Yeah.
who did the best out of
Hell
this.
yeah. Does the sculpture have to be a specific thing? Like, anything. It's like open. It's like the last day of Top Chef. You're like, this is my meal for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the true, authentic me as a sculptor.
Yeah, so like building these sculptures, we want to put things in them that we think could be used by a new parent. So what do you feel like, Shayna, could a new parent use the most?
Gosh. Well, when it's your second kid, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the second kid. I think that probably like just a babysitter.
So a human. Okay, so put a human in there.
Somebody to take your children. Like an IOU card. You could make like a little IOU of babysitting.
Oh, I gotcha. All right.
Or like DoorDash gift certificates. Hello Fresh meals to arrive at their house.
That
because
sounds
they probably already
expensive, huh?
have stuff.
Yeah.
It is expensive, very expensive.
It is expensive.
And whiskey, like a nice bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. Okay. That all sounds pricey. How about this? Here's the challenge we're thinking. Make this sculpture out of. We're gonna have 80 diapers, some ribbon, okay, a package of pacifiers, and burp cloths.
Okay.
And if you want to, on your own, throw in those additional little items to flourish it. But those are the minimum. That's the minimum you're going to have. Now, you could throw a babysitter in there. Okay, you could
Oh my
intertwine
God.
a human.
There's a 17-year-old girl who just like,
Just weaved up in it, like
Trying to-
tangle, help me.
Yeah.
Or alcohol, a fifth of bourbon or whatever. But you can add whatever you think can be added. But this is the minimum to it. And I think the DoorDash gift card's a great thing too to like try to work in, because that's a super great idea.
That's huge. But you know what else is really good is stuff for Katie, like bath salts and like nice
You're right.
things
She
for her
loves
to
that.
have a
She
minute
loves
to
get
herself.
fucking sideways, and she'll love to just fucking key bump some fucking bath salts in the middle of the day. Great idea. Yeah,
that's what I meant.
let's get her Miami turned. No, I think wasn't it where the person ate that other person's face off on bath salts? Okay, I shouldn't be allowed to
Possible.
run this show. This is why Adam is here. He pulls things back in. I'm a color commentary person.
yeah.
Well, okay, so here's the challenge. We're going to come back in a week. We're going to make a sculpture out of, at minimum, 80 diapers, some ribbon, a package of pacifiers, a package of burp cloths. We can add more to it based on your suggestions, maybe babysitting IOUs and DoorDash, maybe alcohol, whatever, or stuff for Katie, some stuff to pamper herself, self-care type things. And we'll try to make them as creative as possible. Ron, you're in it. Don't try to fucking get out of it, because you came up with this dumb fucking idea.
Ron's gonna win it easily.
And,
Easily.
that will be the Grolic Sprinkle Challenge, and this is going to be a good time. And I love that name. In the meantime, while we're doing this, I think no better way to celebrate this than to play some stand-up comedy from Shayna and from the Pump and Dump show. I think we should play a clip from that, and when we return, we will sprinkle on Adam.
You've always wanted to say that.
Yes, I have. Stay tuned.
I'm a member of the biggest club, and your mom belongs. Yeah, your mom belongs. I didn't think that I could do it. I thought I was too small. I've been told that I am small. There was a pain, it was insane. Made me wish you'd never came. And by came it mean ejaculated. But even though I made it through, I'm still wishing it had happened to you. Or maybe we just masturbated. I pushed a baby out of my vagina. Pushed a 7-pound baby out of my vagina. Pushed a person out of my vagina. Now don't get me wrong, I don't regret it, but I won't forget it. No, I won't forget it. My coach is still awesome, that's what he says, and he still wants to hit it, so I let him hit it. Hit this shit, my shit is still tight, even though I pushed a person out of my vagina. Believe me, you can still feel the sighs. Pushed a person out of my vagina. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 vagina. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Ah, na na.
Get out of the trenches of tedious tasks like managing order fulfillment and start growing your business with ShipStation. They'll help increase profitability by automating your workflow with their simple, easy-to-use dashboard. With it, you can pretty much do everything you need to quickly and easily. Update order information, print labels, compare rates, optimize shipments, and even set up automatic delivery notifications. And it doesn't matter where you sell. Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, ShipStation can integrate pretty much anywhere online. Another great thing about ShipStation? They can help reduce costs with industry-leading discounted rates from some of the biggest mail carriers. You might even be able to get up to 89% off USPS and UPS rates. So, make this year your most profitable one yet. Sign up for your free 30-day trial at ShipStation.com and use the code Spotify. That's ShipStation.com with the code Spotify.
Oh, hot dingle dangle. Old Ben Roy's driving the bus today, and we are back, baby. Welcome back. It's the Grolix Saves the World, and I'm so excited. It's weird to be in the driver's seat, but through the magic of podcasting...
There it is.
Some time has passed. What are we at? A week and a half, maybe, or something? What do you think, Shayna? What are we at right now?
It's been about 4 months.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the
We
magic.
don't give away that
The magic.
much.
The magic is pretty wild.
It's a week. It's a week.
It's a week. It's been a week, and for
Adam's
those that
kid is a year old.
for those
He's in
of you,
college.
that don't remember, we are joined by the super talented, amazing Shayna Ferm is here. Hey, Shayna, come on.
Hello, fellas.
And joining us now, as we promised before the break, fucking dipshit Ron is here.
Hi.
Ron,
If you're in the
Hi.
driver's seat, Ron's in the car. We're all in the car together.
I'm along
Yeah.
for the ride.
but we put him in the trunk because there's not enough seats, and we're going to a
But
party.
we fold it down so we
yeah,
can still
so
we
he
can
can
still talk
see.
to him.
We can see him. The fumes won't get him, but this. So before the break, we set up the challenge, which was that we were going to throw a surprise
Sprinkle.
Zoom sprinkle.
The Zoom sprinkle, of course, kind of a male baby shower, right? Is that how we would define it?
No.
The second baby shower is a
yeah.
sprinkle.
Yeah, it's not a
the
male
second.
baby shower.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just
It's
that
a-
the second baby shower is called
If
a
you've already
sprinkle.
had a kid, then that's your first kid. You would have a shower. Your next kid, it's a sprinkle. 'Cause you've already had a
okay.
shower.
I thought it was like a bachelor party for babies.
Male baby showers are called non-existent because I've
Yeah.
never heard of that ever.
Male baby
happening
showers are
ever.
called circle sprinkles.
Well, we've already got it. So here's what we did this week. Myself, piece of shit Ron, producer Andrew. We
His
made
animosity toward Ron. He's done nothing but save
no,
the
he's
show.
great. He's fine. I'm sure he's fucking fine. But Ron delivered us each a box of 80 diapers, 3 pacifiers, 3 burp cloths, and some colored twine. And we were required to make Adam a diaper sculpture. that we then had to drop off at Adam's house. And he now has all of them, right? We all completed this challenge, correct?
Yeah.
We all did. Although some of us needed more time than others, we all did.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that shortly.
Deep emotional nosedive.
So why don't we bring in the guest?
Yeah,
Our
why don't
special
we
Let's
bring
bring
in
in the guest for this episode. Very special guest. You may have heard him on.
He ordered a sandwich on Happy Endings, and now he's the father. I can't wait to say his father of two. Let's get a drum roll. Can we get a drum roll mixed with the earnestness horn? One of our best friends. Come on, Adam K. Nolan, join the show. Welcome to the program.
Wow, what an honor to be on the Grolic Saves the World.
Thank you. We don't bring in
Big
just
fan,
anybody.
Big fan, long-time listener. A few notes on what you guys have done so far.
No,
No,
you
it's
can't do
fine.
that.
No need.
Guests don't get to give notes. Sorry.
Okay. Hey, Shayna, nice to see you.
Hello. Congrats. Are
Yeah,
you okay? Are you
congrats.
sleeping? Are you alive?
Yeah, we should ask that. How are you doing?
We're doing all right. I feel like we're starting to kind of approach a routine. It's routine-ish around here. So the almost 2 weeks of chaos is coming to an end. But yeah, it's going great. The kiddo's great. He sleeps a lot. He's merciful at night, which is about all you could ask for. Our other son's had a little bit of regression in the sleep area, which is to be expected. But we're maintaining, y'all. We're doing it.
Good job.
Well, so the way we thought we would do this morning is we delivered some items to you.
Yeah, I caught Ben in the act.
Oh no.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
don't tell us what he was dropping off because Shayna is going to
Shayna-
guess which of us made which sculpture.
Oh, okay. I love it.
Who's
I
the
love it.
genius behind?
Yes.
Yep.
Who's the Jeff Koons who made this?
More of a Damien Hirst, actually. A lot of blood going around.
Yeah, it's like an invisible diaper sculpture that shows the anatomy inside of it. Adam, would you be able to show us on camera the sculptures for Shayna to see, and we could describe them?
100%. I can do. I have them right here.
All right, I can't wait to see these. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see these on this audio show.
Yes, we'll describe them. We'll describe them for our listeners.
So pull out these sculptures and show them to Shayna
Please.
for her.
Yeah,
to
and
see.
And
describe-
describe them for our
them.
listeners.
Yeah, we would love
We want
to
to hear
hear
what
you
you
describe
think they are, Adam.
Well, this has been a weird parade of fucking terror on my front porch. Just these bags of like diaper creations have been showing up, and also it's I'm in such a sleep-addled state. Like Shayna, you can probably relate, and you guys can too. Y'all have kids. We're changing diapers so rapidly. Some are poopy smelling, so oftentimes we'll just put the trash can on the front porch because I haven't gotten to taking it out to the outside dumpster. So like. So very often I walk out my front porch and there's poop diapers on the porch anyway. And now there's been like more diapers. And I've almost thrown all of these away several times. But I'm maintaining.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't.
Regular raccoon golden corral out there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm surprised.
You'll know my diaper sculpture because it has a large human shit, like adult shit in it. So.
Okay, this is the first diaper sculpture. I'm holding it up for Shayna's approval.
Describe it.
Holy moly!
It is.
Describe it.
It is very robotic.
It is.
In,
It's like a
in nature.
What?
Describe
robot.
it. Describe it for the listener.
It's robotic in nature. It's got two pacifiers for eyes and one for mouth, and it's got like wings, but it doesn't really. It has a torso, but no legs.
It's actually pretty good. It's got a mouth. I think that's the mouth right below the blue pacifier and the note.
I could see that.
Oh.
And its arms have a very wing-like. This is the shape of an owl and about the size of an owl.
Oh, okay. All right.
Does this not
Well,
look
it
like an
sounds
owl to
by
you
all
guys?
the criteria.
That would be a diaper
It's an
owl.
Okay.
If
so-
This is a diaper owl.
Oh wow, and it
And
has
it
no
definitely
legs.
has
Okay.
But it has a durability factor. It's giving me a Pixar vibe.
give it a
Can
give it a
you
little
stick your
close up
hand
on
in
the
it
face.
like a puppet?
Yeah, can you puppet
Look.
it?
Can you
Close
put your
up on
hand
the
in it
face.
and make its mouth move?
Great question. Great
We'll
question.
put pictures
Nope,
of these
the,
up on the Patreon.
The anus is tied.
The anus is tied.
Oh wait. If I sort of go through the back, I can do it.
Oh, it's like a
So I
little
can put my hand
puppet.
up like a
Yeah.
puppet.
Okay. Now
And
the
if
no
I-
legs makes more sense. Very creative, whoever.
All
I
right.
love
Yeah,
it.
this is pretty good.
Okay.
And it looks like the swaddle is the soft interior. So they wrapped all these diapers around the swaddle using that as a base.
Like a
which
nice
was pretty
new
clever.
swaddle. That's a nice gift.
This is a nice gift. I'll use every single one of
But
these
but
today.
but truly a
single one of those
terrifying
diapers.
looking thing.
Oh, I think it's cute. It kind of looks like a little bit like a monkey.
Well, its eyes keep coming out, and that's what I think is the most troubling part of it. But, but his
Yeah, and the
It is
binky's his eye
terrifying,
is
but-
falling off now.
Again, I find it
it's
cute.
a duck.
I think this is a
it's
cute.
got a duck, like a regal duck type quality to it too.
Okay.
You could put one of those binkies in your kid's mouth, connected to the whole thing, and just let him hug it and suck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
The
idea.
old
Wait.
hug and suck. That's
The
what
old
got him
hug and
that.
suck. That's what they called me in high school.
That's what got him that second kid.
Yeah, we're not trying to do that anymore. Ben, you said it looked like a duck. This totally looks like the low rent, like artist conception art for Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if Disney has the Imagineers, I don't know what the team was called behind Howard the Duck, but this was like the first proof of concept.
That was like what Tim Robbins showed up to the first table read with. He was like, I'm in this, and this is how I think it should look.
That's how he got the role. He did the art for Howard the
Yeah.
Duck
Well,
himself.
that one's really cool. That's I'm impressed. All right, cool. So
All right, let's see
Okay,
the
so
next
that
one.
was
That was
baby
Exhibit
one.
A. Mm-hmm.
That was Exhibit A. All right, hold on. Let me pull
To the
in.
crime.
the
If
duck
I woke up
monkey.
and found that on my
B.
porch, I'd be pretty disturbed.
Holy. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh,
I see
this?
what's going on.
oh,
here.
it's a mobile.
I
Is it a
know.
mobile?
Yeah, it is.
Is it a
Oh,
breakfast burrito with 2 kilos of cocaine dangling below it?
That,
Let's give it a
guys, that
description.
is
I have to
the.
put my microphone down to really show you. I think you can see what's going on.
So there's like a mega bunch on the top, and then 2 smaller cloud-like bunches, and 2 binkies.
I mean, maybe I know, Shayna, you're kind of a higher intellect than this podcast, and I know what's going on here. There's a shaft-like swaddle and 2 clusters
Clouds.
that are
Truly-
testicular in nature.
Truly the worst representation of a dick and balls
And that's-
I've ever seen.
And that's how you
Ever
got the
seen.
baby.
It's all wrapped
It's
in
so
red ribbon,
troubling.
and then one of the red ribbon dangles off the edge of the shaft, perhaps the whole of the penis, if one were to imagine it like that.
But you know what's most
And
disturbing is
3
that the
pasties
balls
are attached.
like almost equally the length of the dick. So it's either really big balls or really small dick. And we
cold-
were just
Either
like
way,
going
it's
with
fine.
proportions.
It's a cold day. It's a cold day.
Truly insane.
Yeah, we were joking about Damien Hirst before, but this is fucking terrifying. Like, this is not cool at
It
all.
actually is like real art, but it's uncircumcised, correct?
It
It
looks
appears.
uncut.
Very,
It certainly
very
looks
much so.
uncut.
It would appear
Which already, I know who did that one too.
so bad.
Wow.
Even by bathroom graffiti standards. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, if I saw this
weird.
rendition on a bathroom
Listen,
stall
I
wall, I'd
don't-
be like, try harder.
I don't know who made this, but I don't want anybody to think it's autobiographical. That's what it
That
is.
is it.
I don't
And
want-
please don't put those binkies in your baby's mouth.
Wow.
No, this one go like as these gathered on my porch. I was like, oh great, I'll use these diapers because I saw it was some sort of diaper art. This one's just right in the trash. I'm not even using this at all. This is part of the plastic island in the sea right already.
Is that the one that took the longest to make?
We'll
kept reconfiguring it.
let's save additional details
Okay.
on construction
Okay.
for later.
Okay.
Let's see the
Okay.
let's see
One
the
more.
third one.
One detail I would like to share with the listeners: there's like a red ribbon tied, and it comes down off the edge of the dick. So it's like hanging down with 3 pacifiers,
That's why-
as if it's like a urine stream or something. I
Sure.
mean, it really no expense spared on this
it
one.
really wraps up the imagination with
Yeah.
some kind of
So
drip,
thank you to
some sort of troubling.
Thank you to
dick
whoever
drip.
did this. We all definitely know who did this.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Okay.
I don't
I gotta
think
put the microphone
anybody,
down for the
but
next one.
see, to say you know who or who didn't do that one, I think that's I don't know. I think it's weird, but
But don't forget, you can still use it as a mobile.
Yeah, it is. The way that the balls are like separately
They hang.
yeah,
jangly.
Where's the hug and suck on that one? Nobody? What the fuck is that?
All right, sorry,
Oh,
I was away.
wow.
It took me a minute to unearth the third one here, but the reason it did is because a black car fell out of it. A really cool Fast and the Furious car.
Whoa,
Holy
shit.
This is so thoughtful because, as our listeners know, Malcolm, my older son, is a car and truck nut.
Wait, what?
He's
My son has truck nuts. I believe you saw an artist's rendition of them in the previous one.
Oh my God, he has the medical condition known as truck nuts.
Yeah, Malcolm was unfortunately born with truck nuts.
So
just big orange
describe this one
rubber
for the-
nuts.
That hang off his butt.
Yeah, it's actually on the rise. About 3% of kids are born with truck nuts.
It's the
say
hormones
that-
in milk. It's giving these kids.
It's vaccines, you guys. It's vaccines.
These vaccines are giving American kids truck nuts.
That's right.
So
Spread the-
give
spread
us
the news.
give a description of this one for the listener.
Okay, this is awesome. There's an owl, unlike the one that looked like an owl. This is a little toy owl with some popper balls in the middle of it, and it's wrapped in a swaddle. And then tied around it, almost like an inner tube, is just a stack of diapers. So it's gifts within a diaper stack.
It's almost like a cake.
Yeah, it kind of looks like
a cake with
a cake or a bunch of pizzas stacked on top of each other.
I thought pizza at
Totally.
first too, but then I realized it
doesn't
was
like-
obviously a cake.
But who doesn't like pizza and cake?
And who doesn't like
what
diaper
nice
cake, especially?
connotations. Yeah, well, I'll tell you
With
what,
the
my
chocolate
dogs
filling.
love diaper cake. Gross.
No, but this one is adorable. It's your like you said, your oldest kiddo, Malcolm, loves cars, but you're also somebody who lives your life a quarter mile at a time. So
And you're all about family. When you have the second kid, you're probably thinking more about your family than ever before, and it probably helps to
100%.
remember that Fast and Furious is all.
Well, and he's
about
always
family.
bringing toys or trucks and cars to play with me, and I'm like, I've played with this one, but this one's for both of us.
It's really
Yeah.
cool.
So I would
Yeah.
definitely be excited to play with
That's
this
a
one.
This one is very thoughtful.
Yeah.
Well, you make sure to use your Dominic
Wait,
Toretto voice.
It gets better. There are 2 tickets in this
To paradise.
to the Alamo Draft
What?
House.
What?
Admit one, and I know what I'm going to see. I'm going to see F9 with that shit immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Wow, this is really thoughtful.
Well, this
I
one
really
certainly
love this
bent
one.
the parameters of what we thought we could do with our diaper sculpture.
Yeah,
All right,
but it incorporated different pieces. of art.
before we go further into conjecturing and blaming people, let's give Shayna a chance to take a guess.
Yes,
based on
let's
what
do.
you've
Who made
seen,
each
who made
Yeah,
what?
and let's hurry so we can start blaming.
So we've got
Can I be-
horror robot owl, breakfast
Okay.
burrito
Yeah.
dick, and gift cake.
Okay. So I'm definitely gonna say that thoughtful Ron did the cake with all the gifts.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting choice.
Andrew, I think you did the robot / owl / puppet / nursing toy. And Ben, truck nuts.
All right. Drum roll.
Was I correct?
Is she correct?
100% correct.
Yeah,
100%
you
correct. You
nailed
got it.
Shayna, well done.
That's
well
what being
done.
a mom gets you.
Boom. Mine was
clairvoyance.
my horror owl was supposed to just be an owl. It wasn't supposed to be a robot, but
It did look like
Oh.
it was quite boxy as a well, diapers are
As
not
diapers are.
diapers are not the
Shayna's-
most sculpable
Shayna's
medium. but
reaction. Oh. That'll tell
I
you.
wanted to make it like an owl with its like wings up. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna have its like wings up and outstretched. And I started quote unquote sculpting with the diapers, and I was like, this owl's gonna be pretty chill, as it turns out. Not gonna
there's-
be in full wings out mode.
And despite what Adam said about throwing mine directly in the trash, which I take offense,
It's perverse.
Actually, the trash people will probably file some kind of complaint with the city if they find it in the trash because it's so gross. He's probably gonna have to
I'm
drive
already
it
on
out
thin ice with those
to like
dudes.
It's
Commerce
a
City and like
mobile.
punt it over some kind of razor wire fence.
I might go to the I-70 expansion and just throw it onto whatever stretch there.
Yeah.
So the agreement was, Adam, that we would not destroy the diapers. The diapers can, like, these sculptures can be unraveled and you can use them so as to not waste anything.
I love that.
Yeah. But that also posed a problem because this is very difficult. I've made a lot of dicks in my life. This is the hardest medium that I've had to make a dick out.
The hardest?
Really doesn't look that hard. The one you made is pretty soft.
How exciting for you as an artist,
Yeah.
though, Ben.
And I assumed you were snipped, but I wasn't sure, so I left the foreskin on it.
Yeah.
So I have the
Wow.
option. There's always the
what a
option.
But I love that, Ben, it
considerate
took you the
artist.
longest to make it. So now I'm picturing you like putting it together and being like, no, it's not right. And then like undoing it all and then being like, oh, wait, it's just a little bit larger of a shaft. No.
Also, you just revealed that that's supposed to represent Adam's dick specifically.
Oh, is that supposed to be my dick? Or my son's
He just
dick?
said
No.
He just said he didn't know if you were snipped or not, so he left
I
the
wanted it
foreskin
to be
on
what I imagine your dick to be, which is,
Okay.
and I've said
Horrifying.
for a while, yeah, you are
Oh my
all
God.
No, I think that's cool. It's a gift for me, ostensibly. I appreciate it. Ben.
you're all ball, dude. I've said that for a while. You are all ball.
You definitely
Truck
should go
nuts.
get checked out, whatever that chunky drip is.
Well, I tried to make sperm, but I used the. But then what was troubling was
Well, red is a terrifying
Yeah, what
color
was
for
the color?
sperm. You know what I mean?
there was some blood. Ron, how was your process? Because you.
Classic Ben Roy deflect.
How was
Moving
the
on.
process for you?
Well, so for mine was supposed to be a nest. It's supposed to be a nest that's going around the little owl.
Yeah.
Not an igloo. Okay.
Not an
a pizza
igloo.
then.
Not a
I
pizza
incorporated
stack,
some
yeah.
of the excellent advice that Shayna gave us before in the first half of the episode about things that parents might actually want with their second kid. It's Brian's Nissan Skyline.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I love this.
There are a couple other things. I think there's like a pizzeria locale thing in there too.
Oh
There's
man, I got to dig into this thing.
You guys are like impressed, but honestly, these are just stacks of comps that I've received from doing other shows. So it's not like I spent any money on any of it.
From every show.
Well, I didn't want to make you feel bad, but giving somebody with 2 tiny children tickets to the movies is just kind of fucking mean.
Well, so that's
Go ahead and have a date night. Someone else will stay with your baby.
yeah.
It's like,
Well, that's the other thing. I didn't include it because I didn't want to reveal who it was in the process. But this all does come with the offer of babysitting from the Doyle family. We'll come take care of your kids. You guys go out to the movies.
Wow.
Day matinee,
Well,
please.
What a fucking loser.
But I mean, that
What a
owl, you
loser.
love birds, Adam.
No, it's both you guys went with owls. I
You
love it.
knew I was making a dick. You could have made a vagina to go with it, but then you went
You knew we were making an owl in a nest. You could have made a tree.
What goes into a nest? A dick. Dicks go into everything. Anywho,
This is sad.
Just
This is
'cause you
sad,
made a
even
dick
for
doesn't
you,
mean
Ben.
Ron has to make a vagina. You're so heteronormative, Ben, and I'm sick
right.
of it.
It could
You
have
and
been
McGrew
two
and
dicks
label
like each other,
yours.
too.
That's right. That's right. I was just going to say, I do have to confess, all the little tchotchkes that are woven into the nest, they are compensating for the fact that is the most half-assed sculpture I possibly could have made.
Well, no, I disagree. Because there's he used string, and there's several kind of ornate curled yellow ribbon bows. Like he took the scissors and curled the ends of those things for flair, like they do when you're getting Christmas stuff wrapped.
It's a
So
silk hat on a pig. It's really just a stack of diapers arranged in a circle.
But Ron's the only one who cut the diaper box, cut
Yeah,
cardboard
look at
out on the
that.
bottom
Look at that
to make a
thing.
surface on which
It's
to
a
work.
great nest.
Which is
My
inventive
owl would
use
look
of
right at
cardboard
home in
boxes.
And
that
now
nest.
we all know
Yeah.
that Adam doesn't wrap his own Christmas presents. He obviously hires somebody.
No, I pay a vaping team. I just find him on the 60th Street Mall.
Brandon?
I say,
You
come
use
live with me for
Brandon too?
December. I use
Oh
Brandon.
yeah, nobody wraps a
For-
gift like a runaway teen. just sounded. It
Nobody
sounded so
wraps a
bad.
gift like a runaway
It sounded so
teen.
bad, but it's like
Put it on a
no,
t-shirt.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad as it sounds. It just sounds really bad.
I love it.
Literally crying.
It's the spirit of the season.
Spirit of the season.
Sorry, Ron.
really-
You were saying.
Sometime around we were supposed to deliver these to you on Sunday evening, and sometime around 9:30 p.m. I was still designing what I was going to do. I had these very grand plans of what it was going to look like. I was going to roll all the diapers up and make them into sticks and then weave them all together. And my second child,
Wow, that'd have been cool.
yeah, it would have been amazing if I had any time to do it. My second child walks in and goes, "What are you doing? Why don't you just lay them in a circle?" And I was like, that's the second kid energy that I need in this situation. Worked out. I was done in 30 minutes. It was a blast.
This is a second kid challenge.
Second kid challenge.
I'm
Yeah.
a second kid. I'm the second child here.
Me too.
I'm
me
a
too.
second child.
Adam, why don't you describe this morning your what you saw this morning from your window?
Yeah, I saw a panicked, kind of frenzied Ben Roy park on the wrong side of the street and dart up to my house. And I'm sitting there with Malcolm, and we don't go anywhere or do anything. I'm elated to see my friend Ben. I run out with Malcolm. Ben just runs away and flicks me off. And I said, "I see you." And he said, "You didn't see anything." And he keeps running.
That's how you do it.
We should also note that all three of us, we failed to use all 80 diapers that we were
I used a
originally given.
fraction. I used a fraction of the diapers.
Sure.
Yeah, I
It
used
would have been
40.
huge. The L
and
would
it's
have been
pretty
like
big.
life size. I mean, like as big as me.
This is the real gift. All these fucking diapers. I will use every one
That
of these.
dick. I wouldn't have been able to
appreciate
get that dick in the car, dude.
Yeah.
I would have had to have assembled the dick on your front porch this morning. So
But the proportions may have been more correct had you given that shaft a little more
you
diaper.
have not seen Adams Johnson. And there are rumors abound that it is it's a pokey little shaft with two great big
planets, like planets in the solar system.
yes.
Ron was speculating that you might use cloth diapers, and oh, how I was laughing internally knowing this is your second kid, and there was no fucking way any second kid is using cloth diapers. And
Oh.
we used cloth diapers for Amelia at the start, and we felt so noble. We were just crushing it. And then you get like one taste of that disposable diaper. You'll be like on a trip or something, like a road trip. You're like, all right, well,
Taste. Is that the word you're going to choose?
well, you know, you use it. Yeah.
From the baby Ruth.
Yeah, but you could have you could have used a different
But you just
Yeah.
use it and you're like, oh yeah, this is the way to go. You got to go with those.
It's the same with food. Like we made all of my first kids' food, just with the recipe books and
Totally,
the
yeah,
blender and
we
the
did
this
too.
and that. And then, and then my second kid, I was like, I'm buying jars. And
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
it. He like never had an organic thing in his fucking life.
Yeah, that kid
There's
is
a McDonald's hamburger I sat on several times. And
Yeah, I'm like,
eat it.
here's some chicken nuggets.
hey.
Yeah, no. Last night we threw a fucking hotel towel and a blackjack pizza into Ellis's crib. And we were out.
Are you kidding?
Hotel towel. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Milo is formed almost entirely off Carnation Instant Breakfast. He's been drinking that since.
He's a Yoo-hoo kid.
You can
Yeah.
tell he's got that. He's got that sheen.
Yeah. Well, we should wrap this up. I think the best way to wrap it up right now is by letting you choose whose is the best, Shayna. Who designed the best diaper sculpture? And please really think about the anatomic. There were veins on one of them.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say.
I'm
There
gonna
were
go with
Veins
like
out of what?
Well, that's with the red ribbon. Anyway, I don't want to give too much away, but
So would that be a vein that he's peeing as well then? Because
a red vein. I feel like the most bang for your buck, the most gifts involved were perhaps, I keep calling you thoughtful, Ron, because it was very thoughtful.
Thoughtful Ron. That's much
Now,
better than what they usually call me.
Yes.
He is very thoughtful.
Very thoughtful. So I just thought that the addition of those extra toys and stuff just kind of took the cake, so to speak.
It is amazing. I didn't know we could include outside gifts or shit, man, I would have just emptied my Lego collection into that.
Go back to the tape. We absolutely
Which is
discussed
good
it.
for a 2.5-year-old.
Yeah.
Legos are ideal for
Swallowing, right?
Yeah.
But I do love all of your creativity was amazing, and I'm very impressed because I did not know what to expect, and I was shocked.
You can't turn around now. You can't turn around now. You already made your decision. Don't try to backtrack.
This is the last time I'll be on the Grolic Saves the World. So
You are welcome back anytime, Shayna.
thanks,
You are
thoughtful
welcome
Ron.
back.
You're so thoughtful.
Yes,
there we go.
Ron,
I give you
wow.
a diaper dong, the founder of the feast. I just that wouldn't work with.
Thanks, Shayna, for doing this, and thank you guys for passive aggressively not allowing me to have a say in the challenge that was gifts for me.
You don't get to
Perfect
pick which one you
challenge.
liked the
Appreciate
best.
that. I'll
No,
just
let's-
be here silently wading through diapers.
Okay, so
As I
so
clean up
Shayna
the
crowned
detritus of it.
her winner. Let's hear. I do want to hear Adam. Who won the challenge in
Ben
Adam's
distant
perspective?
third. Ben distant third.
Okay,
Too
that's all
close,
that really
Adam?
matters.
Did I get it too
Ben
close?
distant
I think we're
third.
seeing
Not if
how
you use
close.
it as a mobile.
You
I
should-
got
will
snipped, Ben. You fuck right
You
off.
should use it as a mobile, and people are
No.
just truly
Babies
drunk.
love
It'll be
to
a-
stare at things above them.
Yeah.
Hang that dong in that crib.
Yeah, and a
It's got
stream
good
of
dangle.
blood-soaked pacifier.
Jesus Christ.
Straight to the trash, thus pouring gasoline on the feud with the dump guys that I already have. I want to, Ron, thoughtful Ron is very thoughtful, but it's a little, I don't know the parameters of the challenge, and maybe he bought things. I love these things, but it wasn't purely sculptural. And so if I'm going on pure and as Ron explained, his second child said, just stack them shits, and he did, which is great. But had you taken the 9 hours to make them into branches, you would have shot above. But I feel like Andrew's, from a truly sculptural perspective, is the most inventive.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Ben has one
Huge.
speed, and he went
This
at
is
it.
huge for me.
And Andrew really designed something here. So I guess in terms of just design of the sculpture, I'm going to give this one to Andrew.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Can I put that on my diaper sculpting website? Is this a
You certainly
Thank you.
can. And I'll record a testimonial for the YouTube channel for that website.
We're starting a business.
Yep, I'm delivering them to baby showers and sprinkles.
Adam, just for my own sake, could you do me a favor? I want to see if Andrew's owl fits in my nest.
Wouldn't that just be serendipitous?
Wow, that'd be so beautiful, guys.
Because you do want to keep these on display for as long as you possibly
Yeah.
can. Until all the diapers
well,
are
I'm
used,
trying
you're
to
going to
give
want to
you-
keep them on display. So there's the stack.
Okay.
There's the pile.
It fits perfectly
Oh,
in
look at
Andrew's
that
nest.
thing.
There you
Now-
go.
It fits
It does.
perfectly
The
in
way that the
Andrew's
diapers
nest.
have kind of like been pushed forward, it does have a big old duck
Now,
mouth.
Adam, I would like to see if my dick
That's true. I'm curious.
will fit on that owl.
Yeah, it does.
Getting
it goes
teabagged
right over
by
the owl's
Ben's
head.
fucking
And
sculpture.
then the nuts are big enough to come up around the shoulders of the owl.
God.
This is perfect.
Oh, this
So
is
I guess
perfect.
all three of you are winners because here's the sculpture that we needed.
Honestly,
Well, take
that's
a
what I was
picture-
expecting.
Take a picture of that. Yeah.
Shayna, this is what you were expecting.
This is what I was kind of expecting. This kind of mass of diapers.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
really
Yeah.
this. You all win in my
Yeah.
eyes now.
Diaper Voltron. We've done it.
This terrifying thing.
dickheaded
Oh, boy.
diaper Voltron.
Well, thank you guys. This is
congratulations.
really thoughtful.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you very
having a
much.
kid. Congratulations on having to dismantle all those sculptures to use the diapers.
Yeah. Got my work cut out for me.
Shayna, you are the fucking do you want to plug where do people find your stuff? Tell people where to find you so they can.
Oh, well, just right now, since we're still trying to figure out what the world's going to be like, you can go to Band of Mothers podcast, anywhere that you listen to podcasts. And you can hear me and my amazing partner, Tracy T, talk about what it's like to be a woman through the lens of being a mom. And so we just talk about kind of all kinds of things from crypto to to babies to skincare to anything.
Yeah, I highly recommend if any of you listening are not familiar with Band of Mothers, please check it out. They are so funny. And when the live show comes around to your area, you have to go check out the Pump and Dump show and whatnot. So
Thank you.
Yeah, but thank you for being a part of it and being and it's great to see you. We haven't seen you in so long. This
It was
is
good
so
to
rad.
see you guys too. Thank you so much for having me. This was a blast, and I will never, hopefully, ever have to touch or use a diaper again.
Yeah.
And here's
Like officially ruined it for me.
all right. Well, Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we listen to some stand-up comedy from our live show? And no better way to me. Let's let Daddy Dearest do it. Huh? let's let Daddy. Let's give him more of the spotlight. Why don't we listen to some stand-up comedy from Adam, Kate, and Holland? And when we return, we're going to give you real quick the winners of our prize giveaway for the climbing.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. We also have a huge announcement.
Wow.
Big news.
So stay tuned. This is big news. Big news coming. And then lastly, as usual, we're going to tease next episode's challenge. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
I just feel like things were simpler when I was a kid. We lived according to one rule when I was growing up. One rule only. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. That was it. That's fucking it. Then we got older. Things got more complicated. We learned that whoever denied it, supplied it. Flew directly in the face of whoever smelt it, dealt it. Then in 8th grade, I shit my pants during a baseball game. Suddenly, the origin of farts didn't seem all that important to me anymore. I had the main course. What the fuck do I care about appetizers? More pressing concern was shedding the nickname Turd Baseman before I got to high school.
All right, and we're back. And when I say we are back, I mean myself and fucking producer Ron.
I'm still here.
And this is, yeah, I know, but this is the problem. You cling. You're a clinger, and that's why. And you've muted the other two. You muted their mics. That's why you don't hear them talk.
Andrew is driving to LA right now, and Adam is elbow deep in diapers. We know what's really going on.
Okay, yeah,
Ben,
but
thank you for coming and helping me out on a Sunday afternoon to get these outro credits recorded.
You know,
thank you
I'm
so
the
much.
one
I
that
love you,
takes
buddy.
this podcast serious. I'm the heartbeat of this goddamn thing. Of course, I'll help out, but this was a fun episode, and I'm glad you. And let's see, thanks for doing this. and
Hey,
for
it was a
being part of
blast.
it.
It was super fun. I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as we did. And dads at home, I hope you're holding sprinkles for your buddies.
Yeah, get a sprinkle.
Got anything you want to plug, Ben?
Yeah, I do have something to plug. Tomorrow, actually, I will be headlining the High Dive. I'll be doing a show at the High Dive.
The High Dive in Denver.
So that is Wednesday, June 2nd. And that'll be a really, really good time. I'm excited to see everybody out. It's cool that shows are opening back up. And speaking of shows opening back up, a big announcement. You do it, Ron. You announce
Me?
it.
What? It's not my show. It's your show. I don't. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Saturday, June 26th, the last Saturday of the month, the Grolics is finally back at the Bug Theater. The historic Bug Theater.
You don't have a. We used all the money on the earnestness.
Yeah, I can't.
One,
I can't
do
talk
the trumpet.
and play the sound effects at the same time.
We're back. That is right. We are going back to our home, the Bug Theater. The tickets will be on sale.
By the time you're listening to this, they should be on sale. So get your tickets.
Fucking rad. Get your tickets now for the return of the Mighty Grolics. I'm so excited. Also, real quick, I want to say thanks so much to everybody on Patreon again. This has been amazing, the response, and there's a lot of you now, and it's just, it's really great, and we can't thank you all enough for being a part of it. We do have some photos up there. If you're not a supporter, if you don't pay to support, whatever, that's fine. There is some free content.
Yeah, if you want to see the photos of the sculptures, we've got those posted for anybody to see. You don't have to be. You don't have to support. We want you to see these and understand understand what the hell we just went through.
Yeah, and then there's also some photos from the last episode of us climbing and whatnot that are free for everybody. But there's also video for our subscribers who are supporting us through that.
We did a mailbag Q&A recently, and then we've got the whole second half. I'm just going to put the whole second half of this episode up, the video, so everybody can see the Zoom sprinkle in its full glory.
Yeah, it's going to be.
So if you want to see that.
Yeah, it's amazing. Go to patreon.com/Grawlix Saves. There's a link in the show notes to this episode, so you can just click right there. And the giveaway. So we offered during the climbing to give a pass for 2 people to take some climbing lessons at Earth Treks. And we have a winner. And that winner will be Jef Lightfoot. Jef.
Congratulations, Jeff.
Jef shared his story as to why he, and I believe it's his wife, his wife, want to win this. It's an amazing story, and we're so happy that you won. So congratulations, Jef. You two are going to get a chance to try out indoor climbing. It's going to be super rad.
If you are a new listener to this podcast, this is your very first episode, go back, check out some of our other episodes, but make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? You gotta go find us wherever you listen to podcasts, dude, Spotify, iTunes,
He's a broken
any
record
of those
about
places.
this. He yells at us. He's hit me a few times. He says,
I keep telling you.
He says, reviews are great, okay?
Yeah, reviews are great, but even better, tell your friends.
Tell your friends,
Like,
and then he hits me. And I don't know why, but he's trying to drive it home, and I think he just cares. But you do that.
I just want everybody to hear what we're making here. I want everybody to know what I'm going through. I need everybody to know.
In these episodes, they come out every other week on Tuesdays. Tell people to just tune into it.
Absolutely. And if you want to chat with the fellas on the interwebs, you can find them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Grawlix Comedy.
Yes. Huge thanks to Shayna Ferm, and of course to Papa Adam, Kate, and Holland. As always, theme music brought to you by the Libidinous. Ooh, Charlie, come
You
now.
pronounced it nice.
Libidinous.
I like the way you pronounced it.
Turn on the libidinous. Yeah, he's sexual is what I'm getting at. But Ron, since you're here, what do you want to do? These 2 idiots are not fucking here. They decided they had better stuff to do. What are we going to do for the next episode?
You know, Ben, I felt really great doing this episode. I felt it was a very positive, uplifting episode, in my opinion. I think we should continue. We should keep that positive push going.
Ooh, we're going to... you want me to positive push?
Ben,
no, I'll come over.
Ben, that's not what I mean, Ben.
I'm going to come over. I'll be there for the positive pushing in the cushion. But okay, so next...
My wife is going to be so mad.
The next episode, stay tuned. That's a very murky, opaque description of what we're going to be doing. I'm curious. But make sure you all tune in. But in the meantime, it's the only reason I show up, Ron. I say it every time. I only want to do this every episode. I just want to say, play us out, Charlie! You did good. I thought you'd fuck it up, dipshit.